Right. So the only reason I'm doing this because someone requested it, but I'm wondering to this person what he wants me to do because I got two files. One file is the file we've been working on from last live stream of last Skyrim episode. We left off in Riverwood. The other one, I'm like way ahead of the game in the other one, so I don't know which one he prefers to see. Does he want to see what have I've done so far, or does he want to see where we go as a channel wise? The other one I've been playing off cam, one I have been playing since last time. I don't know what he wants me to do for him. Does he want me to show him the newest one, or does he want to see the more progressed one? I have to believe that's in that one, or turn it off and do it again. Oh wait, hang on. I'm gonna have to turn off music. I completely forgot about that. Should be in hard drive if anywhere. See, I gotta go into the game first. Then I can go into settings to let me turn down the music. It's silly. Yeah, because last time I was sleeping in an inn, and that's where we last left off. That's where we last left off. I was sleeping in an inn. Here we go. Here we are with the Indian guy look. Flames mouth. There we go. So last time I've done this. Alright, hang on. You should be allowed to hear voices. Gameplay, audio, because someone might say something important that I need to learn. So, if I get copyrights for people singing while talking, like, their voices should be a song. Like, listen to this. I should not get copyrighted for that because there's nothing I can do, and I had to have voices on, which is that's what it is, in case of something important comes up. So, of course, I could just go in and out very easily, very quickly. Should be fine. But still, if something like that happens, that's not my fault. I have to have some way of hearing what they're saying so I know what's on the go. Or hey, there's danger around you. Where? Sometimes you hear enemy noises coming out of nowhere. I'm like, where's that coming from? Or if the sound was turned off and then something just attacked me, and I'm like, where did that come from? I didn't even hear it coming. Oh wait, I didn't have no sound on. So you should be allowed to hear dogs bark. You should be allowed to at least hear the characters from the game, voices, whatnot. So last time we had a fight between two guys wanting a love for a girl. Also this area, this guy literally offers you a job to cut up wood and give it to him, and he'll give you money. Now, how much money he'll give? Like, how much? He'll give you 5 gold for one. For one. Well, when you cut the the firewood, you get 2, and that's $5. Every time you cut wood up, that's $5. Now, to how many times you can do this before he runs out of money, that's not 100% clear. He has infinite money because he doesn't sell you anything. He's not a merchant. He's not someone who has money on him. If he was a merchant, which I'll show you in a moment, they only have so much money. But he has infinite. But it takes time to get that infinite amount of money, though. What? Oh, yeah, the cold claw thing. Am I doing that now, or am I doing that later? Okay, I'll do that later. Gotta warn them about what's going on, then I'll receive the golden claw. But listen to what he says. Okay, that's why. Hang on. He says if you got an axe, get a. Hang on. I want to know, like, he says something to you, like, get axe and bring me all the wood you can chop. But he just said it right when I came up to him, but then now he's not saying it. See, he's not saying it. I'm gonna do that for him to save him trouble.
What do you want, Imperial? Yes? Need something? Yes? Here to work? Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop.
Get axe and bring him all the wood you can chop. Now, is he my friend or is the other guy? Or did I not save it afterwards? Who did I end up helping to get the girl to win? I can't remember. So since he's using that, I'm gonna have to use this. But watch. Doesn't matter how much wood you cut up. Oh, I need an axe. I know there's an axe here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Now, I don't need to equip it or anything. You know, I got weapons. I'm still able to use the axe. So I can, like, if there's someone attacking me, I won't lose health, I don't think, while I'm in the middle of doing this, or at least I will, but I'll be able to. I don't think you lose damage when you're doing this because that wouldn't be right. I think. I'm not sure. I have never been under attack while doing this before. This is me cutting wood. Come on, crave cacti. Alright, so far I cut up. Hang on, I'm not used to these controls. Where is it to? Down here. So I got 6 firewood, even though I only chopped up 3 pieces of wood. By cutting it, I got 2. And each 2, alright, every second firewood is $5. If you only give them 1, I think that's only a value of $1. I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, so value 1 is still $5. So if we took 6. Wait, I thought it was $5 for each second one, not every first one. So that means that 6 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. So that's like 30 pieces of gold right there. Okay? And you can continue doing this. And no matter how much wood you give him, no matter how much money he gives you, he will never run out of money. So, right? Which is a good thing because I would have been felt bad for making him lose money. Right? Because he can use it to probably fix his house or feed his family or something like that. Well, you don't see that kind of stuff happening in game. But still, because there's no limitation of how much money. Like, there's no. Like, he might not have money one day, but the next he will. If he was a merchant. Right? So that's the up and downsides. Like, if you took a merchant's money, it will take at least a couple game days for his money to return. But once it does return, boom. But does it affect the gameplay? Does it like affect how good the merchant's business is going, or how his life is going outside of yours? Is not clear because only you as a player has a life to go for and whatnot. Anyhow,
Got business here in Riverwood, eh? There are worse visitors. Honest gold or honest work.
honest gold. So 18 pieces of firewood got me 90 gold. Not bad. And I can constantly do that, and he'll never run out of money. But I don't want to bore you to death. Do I ended up choosing a side, or did I leave it to you guys to decide? I can't remember what I ended up doing. If I ended up doing something, picking a side, one of them should hate me for making the person betray them.
You're nothing but trouble.
I'm nothing but trouble. So does that mean I
Until next time.
told on you? Okay, so that means that she's on the buddy side. If you're wondering, does the guy end up marrying him in game? If I ended up choosing his side? No. No. That doesn't seem to ever happen, so it wouldn't really matter what side you choose. The only difference is they'll help for helping them. You can ask them to help you in return, but there's no limitation on how many times that person can help you. Like, I think this guy can help me.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
I love Riverwood. It's my favorite village in all of Skyrim. No joke. Like, the villagers are peaceful. The area's nice and sunny. It's not snowy. Most of the town is not on the hill. They actually got a pretty good, like, it's not a flat surface. They got water. They got wood. You know, they got a pretty good village running here. I don't really like it. If the game allowed me to build a house here, I would, but no. But I did manage to get that mod that allows you to build houses on land. But the issue is there's only 3 plots of land you can buy and build on. That's it. I wish you can just randomly pick a plot of land that you want to buy anywhere you want. It could be in a village or outside a village, and then build. But the issue with that is that you need room to build that house. Well, instead of building that particular big giant building, why not just build a regular house like theirs instead of a complex one like yours? But no, game does not want to give you what you want. So anywho, so I'm going to go to Winterton, is it? Rin? Windhelm is the other place, so that's not it. Winterton. See, I heard a howl then. So there's wolves. I think they're on the mountain somewhere. Ah, there they are. One time, I saw a buddy took a creature and suplexed them. I think it was a suplex. More wolves. Is there a... Oh, actually, I could probably use this... No. Okay, so... LB is to run. LT does nothing so far. That's LT. That's RT. That's X. Y is to talk. That's B. And jump is A. Okay. That's back. And that's start. Okay. Hide. The wolf's hide can be used to make leather, or you can sell it. Well, you can sell the wolf hide, or you can make it into leather and then sell it. I think if you sell it with leather, you're gonna get more money. I think, or you're gonna get the same amount. I can't remember. There it is, Winterton. I Winterton and Riverwood are my two favorite spots of all of Skyrim. Like, Winterton's my favorite, like, city or slash, like, what's it called? Kind of castle, I guess. That there's a castle with a village, so I guess it's a kingdom in a way.
Imperial business. Be on your way. Imperial business. Be on your way.
Free prisoner. Free and share items. I mean, Imperial business. Now the Imperials are good, but the thing is, they hate one thing. If you believe in Talos, or if you were like kind of like the Christian to Talos, they will arrest you for being a Talos kind of Satan thingy kind of Bobby. But if you actually commit a crime, they will arrest you too. So it's depending on what this prisoner did.
If you know any true sons of Skyrim, tell them to head to Intel. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
So he's a Stormcloak. So he is a bad guy. Okay. So I won't free him. But if he wasn't, then I would have totally free him. So now, thanks to his mentioning, now I can pick a side. In the beginning of the game, look, see, now it asks, join the Imperial Legion or the Stormcloak Rebellion. In the beginning of the game, as you saw, if you saw that live stream, you got to, at some point, there's this one guy from the Stormcloak side, and there's this other guy from the Imperial. And you gotta follow them inside into a building, but one takes one path and the other takes another path to get into the building. Depending on who you follow is what side they will suggest you should join. Yeah. Now, and it wouldn't matter who you say, because eventually you'll run into someone who will mention the other side. But I prefer the Imperials because the Stormcloaks are racist. That's all I gotta say about them. If you want to know more, let me know. If you don't, you want to see some action, well, you're about to eventually. Once I get... I think there's a giant up this way. I do remember. Okay. I want to save my energy. from when I do see it. Because there's a giant further ahead that attacks. I have played the game. Oh, okay. Let me see. Got it.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
What? You didn't. Don't look. I did my turn.
Another milk drinker crying about his effort. Glory only awaits those who try. And as companions, our glory must always be our fault. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor.
I have.
We show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
So the issue with these guys, and I know because I dealt with them before, is that the companions, yes, they are a bunch of people that does do things for a price, which seems edgy to me, like they should just do it regardless. But, I'm a hero and they're not, so they can, yes. John, no, me, don't be saying that. I have to delete this live stream now. I promised myself I'll never curse in a live stream, and I just broke that promise. Well, I didn't, kind of, but I was close. But anyway, so these, there's more than just women. There's actual guys, but there's men and women. Not only do they do things for a price to save or do things, but they also have a ritual like brethren. Like if you want to be a part of their pack, you gotta join. By joining their side, you gotta be a part of their pack. Like a little pack. They're little werewolves. They can transform into werewolves. They're a little hound pack. Now, however, their elder doesn't seem to like being a wolf, or doesn't like the fact that they had to be wolves. Like, why can't they be companions outside of being wolves? Is his guess as good as mine? If you want to join their side, there's no avoiding the whole. Well, you can join their side, but eventually they will bring it up that the factor that hey, go to them and ask, hey, can you train me into one-hand combat or two-handed combat or even smiting. Blech. But you can always go to a blacksmith and ask. Well, some blacksmiths will allow you, depending on if you've done good for the town and for the blacksmith. The game will allow you to ask for help from people. If you are new to a town, then most likely that's not going to come up because they're not going to let a total stranger ask, hey, can you train me in this? But hey, I just met you. How can I know I trust you? Right? So smart that the game puts that into play. It actually makes you want to get to know people. Now, depending on if you're good and bad, I don't know what that has, what effect, how that affects. Like, I know that there is a good and bad system. Like, if you do something bad, you get arrested. Like on site, you get arrested. As soon as you do one bad thing, you're arrested on site. Easily. Do one bad thing, one small bad thing, like accidentally hit someone, you're arrested on the spot. Now, of course, you could pay for your misbehavior, and depending on what you've done is how much money you owe. If you've done something like hit someone, it's like 5 gold, 15 gold. As small as 5, max 15, I think. I think it goes up the more you cause trouble, or I think it goes up depending on like, yeah, the more trouble you cause, the higher the prices go up. But the more friendly you become with people, the lower it'll go down. So it's all about being good and not being bad. If you want to, there is uh there is some benefits from being bad. There's like you can escape prison. It's not that hard, but it gets harder and harder. But yeah, you can do that if you want. That's an option.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlack Whiteman up in Bravaska. The old man's got
There is a benefit from joining these guys, but there's also a downfall. You turn into a werewolf.
You go to him. Good luck.
But there is a cure, so once you're done with the companions, you can cure yourself and then be done with it. I just when I became a werewolf, I kind of got sick and tired of people saying, "Oh, you're growing ears and you're growing hair in your ears. What's that? You got hair in your ears. Oh my god, gross." Or if you join the witches, you're like, "You don't threaten me, you witch," or you're with your magic. But they'll also say you're the one that saved the town, or you're that guy that defeated that dragon. The more stuff you do, the less often they're gonna say stuff like that because that was like a long time ago. But if you don't do anything else, that's something they're gonna mention all the time, and that's kind of something I want them to mention. Like, hey, I'm a hero, not someone you wanna. Oh, I can take you down easily, or someone you wanna brag about, or someone you wanna bully, or someone you wanna fear. I want to be a hero, right? But being a hero is not all that easy. Now I'm coming up this town looking like like an imperial. I think I should look like a regular citizen. If you catch my drift. Unclip that. Unclip that. Unclip that. And make it look like I'm just some random dude coming up. Just in case if these guys are against the Imperials. Actually, it doesn't really matter if you show up as a Stormcloak or a Imperial or even a citizen. They're gonna stop you at that gate and tell you, "Halt! You can't come in, outsider." Uh, no matter what you look like. So, I just want to look like I'm not on a Pacific side, but I just remember that they don't really care. It's not like we're prepared for battle, but just, just saying, just in case. I want to look like I'm ready to do. I thought they had that. Oh god. Where's it to? Hey, buddy, are you here yet? I told him I was gonna do this today, around this time, and he's not here. See, look, this stop. I want them to stop me at this gate. It's gonna be funny that they just walk all the way here. No? Okay. It's funny that you are.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Riverwolves calls for the y'all's aid. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack. Will this change your mind? Stand aside or else I'll come back later.
Fine. I'll be keeping an eye on.
I'm gonna go with the news. Speech. Oh, that actually gave me a speech too. I wonder if I did it the other way, if my speech would go up or not. Probably not. One thing I love about Skyrim is that there's always stuff happening around you. I don't like follow. You don't know what you're doing, and there's not a whole lot interesting on the go. Unlike here, unlike right now. Watch. As soon as you get in, there's bound to something to happen. Look.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride and ask Yorland the Greymaid for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymaid would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Need help, man.
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop.
She said an iron dagger, right? Yeah.
That's a decent weapon.
See, building materials. This is the building materials you're gonna need for conjuring up a house of your own. But also throughout most of the castle cities, you can buy a house within them. There's a house available. And of course it's gonna cost you money if you wanna add anything else in there because there's nothing in there. If you wanna add like of course, depending on what the house allowed you to add is what you can buy. But unlike the houses you build, you get to choose what room is benefit off of what. Like if you want an armory room, oh, just build the armory room, and you got an armory. If you want more storage, just build the storage room. If you want the kitchen to be somewhere else in the house instead of well, if you want, there's a main hall for a kitchen, but you can have like a kitchen on to the side, and I think the main hall becomes a tavern. I think I'm not sure. So I never built the kitchen before. I built the bedroom, the storage, the armory, and that's about it. I didn't build any of the tall castles or garden or trophy room or even kitchen. Those are the stuff I haven't built yet.
Have you met my father? He's the steward of the Dragon's Reach. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and a grindstone over there. All right then.
So you press A to what you want to improve, and then press X to craft.
I help my father in more ways than people realize. You think all the counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor and leave it at that. This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it.
Did she say what kind of leather? I got one wolf, so the value of 10, while the wolf hide itself is only a value of 1. Literally, you're getting more money for leather. Ooh, a bear hide, 10. I think a bear hide alone is 5. So you're kind of getting a bit of a better price. You're getting 4 leather. That's like.
Got some good pieces out. I don't claim to be the best. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps. That kind of. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. I'll take my.
Alright, boots, light armor. So I got two things I could choose: light armor or heavy armor. So light armor, with light armor, it's less heavy, and it kind of gives you the ability to kind of like have a chance of dodging attacks, all kinds of attacks. Heavy armor is heavy, but it also gives you the chance of just not getting hurt. So it kind of like it makes you slow, but it makes you be able to handle massive amount of damage. While light armor has a chance of avoiding damage in the first place. So you can be pretty OP either way. Only the difference is leather armor weighs less, so it's easier to move around. So maybe leather armor might be the best way to go. I'm not sure. But also with heavy armor, if you fall off by accident, there's depending on high the how high the chances and how high leveled up you are is depending on if you will survive that land. Like it's a skill. It's an actual skill. Hang on. Let me show you. So come on. Here we go. Heavy armor. So you got Juggernaut. Increases armor rating for heavy armor by 20%. So I guess in the market, people will often sell you armor more. There'll be more of a chance of someone selling you heavy armor over light armor, I guess. Like, we fit it. 24% of your armor, 25% armor bonus if wearing all heavy armor. So, kind of gives you a extra protection. Unarmed attacks with heavy armor gauntlets do the armor rating in extra damage. Where is it? 10% chance to reflect melee damage. Additional 25% armor if wearing. No. 50% less. I think we're one. Okay, where is it to? Heavy armor weighs nothing and does slow you down when worn. That's the tip of it. But so basically, once you do get the high mark of heavy armor between heavy armor and light armor is not gonna matter. Both of them pretty much weigh the same. Once you get this, I think heavy damage from falling. Oh, half damage from falling if wearing all heavy stuff. So, if you fell, you would have probably took damage. If you will take fall damage, and depending on how high up you are, it's more damage you take. This will decrease the amount of damage you take from fall damage. So there's more of a chance of surviving a very high fall. But if it's like very like ridiculously high, there's no chance you're gonna survive it. But yeah, at least you'll take less damage from it. Not you won't be unstoppable. Alright, so again, 20%. Okay, again, increasing the. I'm guessing. 25% bonus if wearing all So I'm guessing that gives you extra protection. I'm thinking. Light armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down when worn. Now, and that's not on the tip of it either. That's like requires 50 levels, but it's like the third best thing there alone. Well, heavy armor's the last best thing. So light armor might be the way to go. I mean, yeah, light armor doesn't weigh a whole lot regardless of this, but if it weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down, that's pretty OP. Stamina is reduced 20 is regenerated 25% faster and all, so it allows you to move faster. Like I said, light armor makes you go faster, heavy armor not so much. But as you saw, it's not going to matter a whole lot, but I think light armor is faster in the long run and lighter in the long run. But I don't know if it's like 10% chance of avoiding all damage from melee attack while wearing all. So there's, right? I don't know, and that's the tip of light armor. So, while in heavy armor, that's like not at the tip, it's like in between. So, like, heavy armor makes you a tank that it slows you down, but it makes you pretty tanky, so it allows you to survive from big amounts of damage. While light armor makes you move a lot faster, having a chance of avoiding things a little bit. Sneak allows you to hide away from your enemies, even though, like, I think at the tip, even though your enemy is right in front of you, he won't be able to see you when it's hidden. That's really OP. Yeah, so I don't know what way to go, where to go, like what.
I don't claim to be the best. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this lever to the workbench over there. Don't forget to check inside the shop.
Ooh.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
I think I gotta improve this though.
I help my father in more ways than people realize. You think all the counsel my father provides? You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger in hand? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? Until next time. Out with it. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach.
City.
That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. All right then. What are you doing now?
Oh, I knocked their sign down.
They had been hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Brigands I can handle. Let's talk of dragons. World's gone mad.
So this is the house you can buy within this city, but there's nothing in there. So not only you have to pay for money to get the house, but you gotta pay money on top of it if you want stuff in there like a bed, a kitchen, some storage, um, right? So yeah, that's the downfall. But you have to do, you kind of have to do the same thing with the house that you build, but at least with the house you can build it out of materials you have and slash can get you can get materials, you can buy materials, but at least I think buying materials is cheaper than buying a house, or buying a house and buying stuff you need to improve the house versus buying land. Once you buy land, it's yours, and then you don't have to use your money for anything else. You can use money to ew.
Mister, could you spare a coin? I'm so hungry. Oh, thank you. Divine, bless your kind heart. It's what Whiterun said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
I could adopt you if you want, but I can't. So this is Talos. So the Empire doesn't like Talos, but as you can see, that guy does. He's bracing him, whatnot. When Skyrim's guys do win the war, they don't arrest him, for he's in the city's protection. But if he tolerated, if he looked up to Talos outside of his town, then he's not protected, and then the guys can arrest him easily on sight.
Hello, my friend. You seek knowledge about mighty Talos. You have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Kyber Seven. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
Dragon's Reach, the name of the castle. Alright, I got a new thingy Bobby. Hide helmet. Okay, not bad, not bad. Does that look weird compared to like what I'm saying about him? He looks like a Indian without the helmet, but does he really look like an Indian with the helmet?
the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balrog is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were in Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, I was. I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut my head off. The dragon destroyed Helgen, and I lost. And saw that looks like an eye. The dragon destroyed Helgen, and lost. I saw. See that look right there. That looks like an eye. Oh, you can't even see it, but it looks like an eye. The dragon destroyed Helgen and lost. And last I saw it was headed this way. Ah, okay. And the last one, the Imperials were about to explode Ulfric's Stormcloak. Then the dragon attacked. Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Ireleth was right.
No.
What do you say now, Prometheus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. In the most immediate danger, the dragon is lurking in the mountain.
You assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not. I will not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Ireleth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Nobody high and mighty.
Yes,
Accepted in God. Don't you forget.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me, suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with the dragon project. Go ahead, fill him in with all the details.
So the Earl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragon. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with dragons? Just tell me what you need me to do. Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Greek Pharaoh. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Greek Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt inserted in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, I know what that's to. Anything you can tell me about Black Balls Barrel? I know where that's to. But I want to hear his version of the story compared to the other guy.
An old tomb built by the ancient Norse, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south.
What?
I'm sure some locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, must we? I have my sources. Reliable. Obviously, falls
Take
better with you.
that
Jarl is
back.
not a patient man.
From
Neither am I. Quickly, or it's too late. Of course, Jarl Balgoo seems to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
just take back what you said about Riverwood.
You report. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Small, terrible village. Nice. Ah. Nice. 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 Alright, so I'm gonna
Damn those great names to oblivion. They want to back the storm cloaks, they'll get what's coming to them. Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. Long live the Empire. You're tired, brother. Not a fair defense for that.
no. uh
Anyone else? We don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off the dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it.
And what might you need?
I've moved out.
My eyes.
What is it? I'd be a lot more, a lot happier with the belly full of meat.
oh no, that's okay.
disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
The rest of them went.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit.
That's a different member, right? That's definitely, she knows a darling you.
Everything all right?
So, guys, there's someone here now. So I'm gonna cut this video a little short. Next time there will be a lot of action, I promise. So look out for that. Was hoping to deal with that giant, but nope, didn't get to do it. But next time there will be some action. I promise you that. So that's gonna do it for today, guys. Bye. And